you're going to see where you are on a scale from 1 to 10 of how in tune you are with your discernment and your intuition. I'm going to hold up an image of something very specific, and before I do, we're going to feel through the space before I show the image, okay? So I have the image already, I'm holding it. I am projecting it out into this area, this field. It's already known. So it's like you have this is not the image, by the way. You have this state of mind where there's an unknown, and now you have a known. And now in between this, there is all this information. And physically, our eyes are one set of information. And we have a whole bunch of other senses that will bring us to the complete truth of a matter. So someone could be saying something to you, someone could be looking the part, but if you're getting a weird feeling and you don't understand why, that's what we're trying to get to. It's not always a bad feeling. Sometimes this can happen for good things, like, oh, I know I should be doing this right now, or I know I should go to the gym tonight. You don't know who you're gonna see. You don't know who you're gonna run into. You don't know what kind of conversation you will have maybe right before that. There's certain timing to the universe that you can't see. We're not almighty. So right now we're just going to be developing that skill. So think of a blank canvas. Okay? Completely blank. There's a little distraction noise in the back. That's okay. We have to be able to do this with distractions eventually, but do the best you can. A blank canvas, just white. Okay, and now the known, the image, I'm gonna show in a few seconds, and we're gonna feel this moment right now. Right before I show you this, what is happening in your body? I feel a tightness in my chest, and you can pause for a second or feel through this as we go, but I'm just going to do an example. I feel an anticipation. I feel thoughts, images trying to be projected onto that canvas, that white screen. I feel throat. Am I going to get it right? Am I going to get it right? Am I going to get it wrong? Oh, I feel something drop into my stomach, like a... So all of this is a program that you grew up adopting and feeling and creating. All of these little sensations and thoughts and these things happening within us. This is all a part of our program. Like, another way to say that is how we make up our personalities and how we make up our life perception is based on what we feel, how we see things, what we think about, all these faculties. And before we go and try to make a decision or try to preemptively see something, in this instance we're going to be showing an image and you're trying to feel into what that's going to be like. So it's like you have a goal that's known, it's already created. You're going to do this thing that you want to do. And you're here right now. And all that space in between is the process. The goal is already created. Everything is now. So that means we're getting you through the process to be the goal. And you do that through intuition. You do that through your emotional guidance system, your felt perception, this higher faculty that's tapped in to a higher knowing, to a higher intelligence, even just on a frequency wave. You can call it God source, but it could also just be a frequency wave, like the universe. You're working with the natural laws, just like you're working with the wind in your sails, not against your sails, like figuratively in a boat. You're working with the wind carrying you forward because you put your sails up in the right direction and you know where the wind's flowing and it's moving you forward. It's not effort, it's just you're putting the right things up where they need to be and then you're moving forward. It's not like you're like trying to intuit and discern. That would be thinking. So we're trying to just section out, and the image is coming in just a second, but this is good. Section out all of the things. The mind, these are the thoughts. The feeling, these are the feelings. These are the pains. These are the distractions. Your reality is a form that you've also created from past thoughts. So if there's a dog barking, if there's these things, you want to be like, oh, I can't do this right now, they're barking. No, you look at it for what it is. Oh, distraction. Oh, anger when distraction comes up. So you're looking at all these things. Now get ready. Final thoughts, feelings, expressions. You can pause this, write it down. Write down what you feel. And now let's see. This is the image. A snail. I want to know in the comments, what did you predict this would be? What did you feel? And the image is not something you're like, did I get it right? Did I get it right? It could have been literally anything. I picked the most random fucking image in my house, a sticker that was plastered on my board. It wasn't a circle. It wasn't anything like easily to get. But the idea is what you did in between that space. That is the mission. Because the closer you start to even just see that there is a space there, that's where we're at in society, really. We're seeing, oh, there's a space between thought and action, thought, reaction. And that's where all of this progress is. That's where all of this magic is. So give a comment. Tell me the sensations and the things that you felt, because those are most likely the things that come up when you do try to make one decision regarding your goal. I'm gonna make one video today, and all the things that come up from you're not sitting there, not making video, to video done. All of the things in between are on a macro scale. They're enlarged on a bigger scale in your life, and we can see things based on this concept, based on learning about our intuition and discernment. Okay, so I want to hear your thoughts. What's happening in your body when you're going from one state of being to another known state of being? Okay.